So, how are ya? Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you are all doing really well. As you can tell by the title in today's video, we are going to be discussing trends. I mean, obviously my channel is relatively new, but I've never done a video like this because I feel like trends are very subjective. And I also feel like with the push of like social media and just the way fashion has changed from when I was a child to in my teen years into the state of the industry now, there's also so many trends, because there's trends that obviously come from trend forecasting, then there's different trends depending on where you live, and then also like Instagram, TikTok, they also create their own trends, street style. So at least my idea is these are trends that you probably will see, and not necessarily as a buying guide, but things that you will probably see throughout the year. Now you may see them mostly on social, or you might see them in the stores while you're looking to shop. And it's just kind of a thing of, this is a buying guide, this is kind of an FYI. If you like it, cool. If you don't, whatever. I'll definitely tell you the ones that I think are classic. I'll also be letting you guys know the trends that I won't be participating in at all, because I'm very strict on things that are my style. Like, I'm getting better at it, but I'm more so focused on trends that just really portray the way that I want to look. So let's get started. Trend number 1, cutouts. So cutouts started with tops and dresses. They are now making their way to pants. And if you follow a lot of like very trend forward retailers, things like Corsets, Korean brands Revolve, you've definitely seen cutout pants. I think that's gonna continue, especially in the spring and summer. I like it, but I don't know if it's something that I necessarily want to wear. And again, longevity. I can't see myself really enjoying cutout pants for more than a few wears. I think it looks adorable in a suit. I was actually shopping for simplysmd.com. For those of you that don't know, that is my online store, and I saw the most gorgeous gray cutout suit, gray oversized blazer with cutout trousers, and I was like, oh, that is so cute. So I think that cutouts are here to stay. I love a good cutout blouse and a good cutout dress. Zara has absolutely killed the cutouts last season, and I think that you will continue to see that throughout spring and summer 2021, and maybe even fall winter 2021 as well. Next up, not to go too far away from cutouts, is backless. Backless started with dresses. I feel like backless dresses are a staple. They're a classic. They're never going to be in or out of flux. They're always going to be there. Their popularity just might peak at different moments. But we're moving on to sweaters, which is definitely new. Again, this is something that you definitely saw all throughout fall 2020, and you will continue to see it with spring summer 2021, which also brings up a really good point. I know that for some people they're like, what difference does it make? We're all at home, or at the very least spending far more time at home than we ever have before. And for a lot of people, they feel like trends just don't really exist, or they don't really matter because it's kind of like sweatpants or nothing. And I get that, but for someone like myself that is currently under a tier 4 / lockdown, I'm still shopping. I still enjoy getting dressed. I know that it won't resonate with everybody, but if it resonates with you, then, you know, keep up to date, and if it brings you joy. If it doesn't, then that's totally up to you, but chances are, you know, you might feel like this in another 6 months. And also, nothing stays the same forever. Things are going to get better, things are going to improve. So I think that trends aren't gone for good. I don't think so at all. Next up is magentas, fuchsias, crimson pinks. This is going to be big. I've already seen it. For those of you that follow my shop, I have a few pieces in magenta, and I see it more and more when I'm looking at wholesalers and doing buying. Magenta is going to be huge. If you love it, get on it. You are going to see it all throughout the year. It will probably double down more so in the fall, but I think you will absolutely see this color everywhere. It is stunning. I like that you can wear it casual, like knits and baby doll dresses, but you can also wear it a little bit more formal, a little bit more glam. The good thing with colors like this, when they do come into trend and you don't want to buy clothes because you just feel like it's not you, you can always invest in makeup, which is really cool. Something like this, you could invest in a blush, you could invest in eyeshadow, you could invest in a graphic liner, you could invest in a lipstick. So it really gives you the opportunity to play around without making the full investment. I remember years ago when Pantone, like that tangerine orange was their color. I'm not a huge fan of orange in general in my wardrobe, but that lipstick, liner, eyeshadow, blush, it was everywhere in Sephora, and like people were buying it up by the boatload. So it's a really good way to try out trends in colors that could be flattering on your skin and not necessarily for your wardrobe. Next up is slits and thigh highs. So I love a good slit. I think it is so sexy, like Sharon Stone in Basic Instinct? Yeah. If you don't even know who Sharon Stone is and you don't even know that movie, oh my god, you are so young and I feel so old. It just gives me that kind of vibe. I think long sleeve, roll neck, slit is just such a vibe. It's so sexy. Legs are like a flattering thing on everyone. So slits and thigh highs are here to stay. I posted a picture on the gram not too long ago of this wool dress that I got from Zara, late 2020. Wool, so warm, but with a slit, gorgeous, stunning. Paired it with my Louboutin boots. Such a good look, and I like the idea of balance. I think that if you're going to be showing a little bit of skin, then keeping everything else covered up just gives a really nice, elegant look to it. So slits and thigh highs. Basically, we're just exposing the skin. Cutouts, backless, slits, thigh highs. It's all here. It's all here. Get with it. Find your favorite part of your body that you don't mind hanging out and just buy something that, you know, cuts that part out of it. That's all you have to do. Like, they're making it so easy for you at this point. So here's a trend that you will definitely see 2021 that I do not like. And I've actually worn it on the gram. Peter Pan collars. This is just not my vibe at all. Like, and this actually, I got that blouse from Zara maybe 2 years ago. And I thought it was really cute, and I don't really know what kind of vibe I was going for. I just thought it was really cute, and I actually didn't mind wearing it. But shortly after I shot the outfit, I was like, yeah, I'm never gonna wear this shirt again. Not a fan. It's more extreme now. Like, now they sell the collars separately, and the collars have gotten really large, and I'm just not a fan. Like, I don't like it at all. This is one of those trends that's definitely much more popular in Europe and in London than in the US. I'm just not a fan. I don't like it. Be prepared to see it in more and more places. Definitely your high street, your Topshop, your H&M, your Zara. They have got you covered, but not for me. All right, we are breezing through these trends. Next up is loose denim. So if you are a skinny jean girl like me, you will know that skinny jeans have not been in trend for years. The beauty about skinny jeans is that, in my opinion, they're a classic, so I can always find what I'm looking for. I just love skinny jeans. I'm sorry. I think that they are flattering on a lot of different body types. Easily the best denim to wear with boots. Comfortable, I think it really depends on the make. I don't like anything that's like super skin tight, and I don't like anything that's like incredibly high-waisted, but I just think skinny jeans work. But for the girls that can't stand a skinny jean, 7 Ways from Sunday, loose denim is in style. And it's in trend, and bootleg, straight leg, anything loose. Usually when they say loose, they mean a fitted waist and loose from the thigh to the knee to the ankle is super, super in fashion, especially boot cut. If you love boot cut, it's not going anywhere. Boot cut definitely has its place. I think it depends on the outfit. Again, if dressing oversized is flattering to your body shape, then you're going to love that sort of look. I find that most boot cuts still have the same shape that they did in the 90s, which just doesn't really work for my body type right now. If I'm gonna do a boot cut, it should be a medium to high rise, really flattering on the butt, slender in the legs, but not too wide, and I just don't really see it, and I think it just looks very cowboyish. It is just not my jam, guys. Like, I have one from Levi's, and they're oversized, and I love them, and they're white, and they're gorgeous. but I'm looking at them right now. That's why I keep turning around. But that's it. But it's not about me. Loose denim is going to be huge this year, so if you like it, stock up. So many great denim retailers these days. ASOS, H&M, Madewell, I mean so many, so you'll be able to find what you're looking for at a really good price point as well. Okay, love a loafer. I was obsessed with loafers when I was like 2021. Oh, that's weird. But I like a slender loafer, a summer loafer, a Saint-Tropez in July loafer. That's my type of loafer. Chunky loafers, however, are very, very on trend. They have really kicked off. This is a luxe style that has really started. I think it's just a natural evolution from the chunky boots that Bottega, Prada have really like done in. And now they've obviously created, you know, what is the chunky boot version for the spring. It's going to be a chunky loafer. So I've already seen Louis Vuitton and Prada. The Prada ones are very popular. Love it for those that want it. Not for me. Not for me today, not for me tomorrow, not for me next year, not for me 5 years from now. You will never catch me in a chunky loafer. Absolutely not. Okay, so this is another trend that you definitely will see and was actually really popular last year, especially in the spring, summer, which is second skin. So that's those really, really tight roll necks, turtlenecks, leggings, all of that kind of stuff. Essentially, that's what it is, second skin. It's usually in prints and patterns. Marine Serre was like the, you know, she is the queen. That's, I feel like she really kicked off that trend. And I feel like that was definitely a social media trend that then became, you know, a larger trend. I think this is something that is significantly more popular in the US than it is in Europe, which makes sense. Just not for me. I feel like I love prints, I really do. I just feel like I'm busty and small prints can really emphasize that. And I don't know, like I like it and I love it on others. I think hot, great, yes, killing it. But not enough for me to really want to spend money on it. I don't think there's any print that I like that much that I want it to be really tight. You know what I mean? But if you are a fan of it, you will see it a lot this year throughout the spring and summer, and I wouldn't be surprised if you saw it again in the fall. Great for layering under coats and really adds like a new element to your outfit, especially because we've been really focused on solids for the past few years now. So our last two trends, this one I don't consider a trend, I consider classic, and that is monochrome. I mean, I am the monochrome outfit queen. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Guys, I do this. Like I literally do this. I've been doing this for years. It is the easiest hack to look good. I mean, yeah, you can do all black, which is like really easy, but it still works. Like just do all one color and switch up your texture. That's it. It is the easiest hack. I love it, love it, love it. Monochrome's not going anywhere. Challenge yourself this year. Try different shades, try different colors, try even a little black and white magic. Black and white can be difficult to do, but it's super, super beautiful once you nail it. Monochrome is quote unquote a trend, but I mean, to me, it's a staple, it's a classic. She's here, she's put her feet up, she's moved in, you know, unpacked the suitcase, she's here to stay. And finally, our last trend for 2021, corsets. This one actually took me by surprise. I don't think it'll take off as much as a lot of the other ones will, predominantly because corsets are, it's obviously undergarment, but it takes a bit more to create it, even if you're not going the traditional route of steel bones and you're gonna do plastic bones or whatever. There's still a bit more fine tuning into actually creating it. So I don't think you'll see it on everyone and anyone, but I absolutely love the idea of layering corsets and corset bodysuits over top of your clothes. This is a picture I took recently with that sort of corset style just over top of my white blouse underneath a blazer. I really love that look of being very polished, buttoned up, suited up. I think it's such a, I don't know, it's very like femme fatale, so sexy, even though, you know, you're covered up head to toe and you're layering. It's really gonna appeal to those that love to layer and really love to play around with their look. But corsets are hot. I think you will also see them more corset style blouses, corsets woven into dresses. I don't know if you'll see a ton of it on the high street. This looks like something that might lean more towards luxe and mid-contemporary. If you do like this sort of style, keep your eye on it because you'll definitely be able to find what you're looking for. And that's it. These are the top trends for 2021, both spring, summer, and fall, winter. Which one was your favorite? Which one do you think you will be definitely engaging in? Which one do you think you absolutely will not engage in? I'll tell you that monochromatic, corsets, and magenta is probably my favorite. And obviously I won't be participating any Peter Pan colors and any chunky loafers. Oh, and loose denim. But except for my Levi's. If in a couple months from now you guys see me wearing any of these trends on the gram, I want you to call me out. I want you to call me out and be like, Chantal, I thought in January you didn't want to see any of those things. Now you're wearing it. What gives? But that's the beauty of fashion, you know? Things come in and out all the time. What you hated once, a new designer does it or a new store does it, and now you're like, oh, I actually kind of like that. Share this video with a friend that you think would be really interested in a little trend forecasting for 2021. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I've got way more videos coming. I'm really excited about this year. And follow me on Instagram if you haven't already as well. I update there almost every day, either on stories or on the feed, so you'll always get new content. That's it for me, you guys. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!